NBC27 Digital Now Center. This is Beyond the Forecast with your most accurate local meteorologists.
Welcome in, everyone. Today is a reminder that fall is here. So welcome to Beyond the Forecast. I'm Dan Tomaso. This is fall weather in central Pennsylvania, just kind of a little bit turbulent outside, seeing clouds rotating through from time to time, but seeing some sun as well. But the winds are going to be persistent most of this week as rounds of cool air move through. Now, we had some experience with this last week, and the weekend was still cooler, but temperatures were in the 70s, and Sunday was cooler thanks to mostly cloud cover and then eventually rain by the evening. But looking live right now at Warmleysburg, this is going to be the afternoon. At times, there will be lots of clouds around. Other times, there will be some blue sneaking through. We've seen a combination of both so far throughout the day. Temperatures are into the low and mid-60s in spots. It's not everywhere based on where the clouds are located, based on where winds are the strongest. And it does feel cooler because of the winds. Winds consistently 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting to 30 miles per hour, if not greater. So today's a day for a light jacket, that is for sure. But the umbrella no longer needed for today, as most of the rain, which came through yesterday, is now all the way over parts of Cape Cod and far eastern Massachusetts. So that's long gone. But the backside of this is wrapping around the area of low pressure. So that's why we're seeing such strong westerly and northwesterly winds catching up to the backside of this and flowing in behind the rain. So again, locally, I don't expect much in terms of showers. You might get a light sprinkle or a light shower out there. That would be about all. Rain totals, we're not super impressive overnight, but because everything did kind of slow down as the rain arrived yesterday, we did get about a half inch in spots, which we will take based on how dry it's been over the last couple of months. If we get a half inch every week or so, that would certainly help things out. But the hourly forecast for today is now more about the wind and the passing cloud cover. Our camera at HIA shaking there. And again, the winds will be pretty consistent even through tonight. So let's look at our precision cast forecast that through this evening, through tonight, not a whole lot going on. Tomorrow during the day, I think there will be some passing clouds. And with that, there is a cold front coming through. Some light showers are possible by the evening, but odds are pretty low this is going to be any type of meaningful rainfall, a couple hundredths of an inch. Then we clear out again briefly before Wednesday. Some clouds redevelop during the heating of the day. But now that heating of the day for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday looks more like middle to upper 50s for a lot of places. So there's the rain for tomorrow's front. Again, a couple hundredths of an inch. But here's the wind. This again, has been more the story today. It does weaken a bit overnight, but those gusts through even this evening will be 30 miles per hour or higher. And then tomorrow, still about 5 to 15 mile per hour winds out of the west. Then Thursday and Friday is when we start to watch to see what's happening to the west, because there is a front coming through to our west. But at least in the near term, the cooler, drier air should hold through Thursday and Friday. Late Saturday into Sunday, this warm front gets closer. And I think showers will happen Sunday night into Monday with the warm front and then passing cold front. So this shouldn't be a rainy issue for the weekend. But what it does is it prevents from any major warm-up happening, because then there's more cool air to follow next week. And the other thing to keep track of for next week as we approach Halloween is a bigger front closer to Halloween itself. So by the end of next week, so over a week away at this point, and there's likely some activity in the Caribbean at that point in terms of a tropical storm, possibly a hurricane. That's what the model guidance has been hinting at. So things could be more active next week in terms of rain, but not necessarily this week. So the 7-day forecast is mainly dry, other than that passing shower chance tomorrow with the front. Again, rain totals pretty negligible with that, but it reinforces cooler air. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, temperatures in the middle to upper 50s. Tomorrow will likely be the mildest day of the week, and middle to upper 60s, maybe 70 degrees is all we can muster. By next weekend, temperatures are in the 50s, but I think by Sunday, with the warm front nearby, we could pop into the mid-60s. That's something we'll be tracking as we're watching the clouds and shower chances. But that's all for now. Again, next week could be far more active. We'll have more updates on that throughout this week and leading up closer to Halloween. Take care, everyone. We'll see you.